Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jason, your weight loss and performance coach. I'm here to share with you guys the oil change principle to weight loss. And make sure that you guys like this post and that you comment below what your fitness goals are, as I make regular content based off of what the people are looking for. So I want to share with you guys this principle that really helped me out when it came to weight loss. Because weight loss can get a little bit confusing with all of the different diets and the weight loss and fitness gurus that are out there that promise us the world but aren't actually delivering the result, and we can be spinning our wheels for years. But once you understand the oil change principle, everything is going to feel so much easier for you. So the main thing that we need to look at in weight loss is that you're not going to be doing the same thing consistently over time. Yes, there are methods and strategies and different ways to plan your day out that are always going to be relevant to your goals. But the problem is, what you do regularly is going to change. And if you're not aware of what actually triggers the change, then you're going to find yourself stuck and plateaued and frustrated for years and years to come. So I've created the oil change principle to help bring some enlightenment to the situation. Now, I want you to take a look at everything and kind of look at yourself as a car, right? So when you're driving your car, understand, you probably are driving your car and you know that there is regular things that you need to do in order to check up on your car. You need to fill it up with gas. You need to make sure that the check engine light is always off, and if it turns on, you need to make sure that you get that looked at. And when the oil change light comes on, you're going to change your oil, right? And you take care of your car, right? You don't just buy a car off the lot and you say, okay, I now have this vehicle and I can just drive it everywhere and I can always do that and it's never going to go away. When the reality is you have to check on your car. You have to make sure that there's gas, there's oil, there's no problems with the engine or how you're driving it. And it's the same thing with your body. So what you got to do is, when you're on this fitness journey, when you've made that transition, which that transition really comes from when you have an awareness that I want to reach X fitness goal, so weight loss or performance, right? If you don't have a goal, then this doesn't matter. This isn't relevant to you, and none of it matters. And all you can do, because you're not really looking for it, right? But if you consciously have a fitness goal, whether it's weight loss, performance, you want to do better in jiu-jitsu, you want to lose 20 pounds to feel better and more confident in yourself, you've got to look at your oil lights. You've got to look at your engine lights. You've got to look at these little signals that come up that are telling you that something's wrong, right? Because whatever you do in your nutrition or your training now and today might not be what you need to do tomorrow, as there's always going to be a change and shift. And that is why, hey, what's up, Kate? That's why it's important that you need to look at your oil light. You need to look at your check engine light. You need to see inside yourself, what isn't working right now? If your oil light comes on in your car, you don't just ignore it. If you ignore it, then your car is going to break down, and there's going to be a piston rod that goes through the engine, and you're eventually going to crash and burn, and you're going to get stuck on the side of the road when you're driving to your Aunt Mary's. And we don't want that to happen. And it's the same thing with your fitness and your nutrition, right? So if you're doing something and you're constantly doing something, right, make sure that you are aware when things stop working for you, right? And I kind of got stuck in this because when I was first trying to do weight loss and I was trying to lose 50 pounds, I lost 20 pounds, but then I was stuck for 6 months because I didn't check my oil light. I didn't look at my engine light. And I wasn't actually seeing that what I was doing wasn't working, and you need to be very conscious of that. And when you become conscious of that and you see, okay, well, what I'm doing isn't working, then your subconscious mind starts to help you find the solution to that, whether it's looking up online resources, talking to a friend or trainer, or just trying to level yourself up and maybe figuring out what is it that's making this hard. Are you in a binge restriction cycle like most people, where you try to restrict things like carbohydrates or your calories or your sugar intake, and then you wind up just overeating and binge eating, and then you get all the calories back in? If you find yourself in that constant cycle, hey Sam, what's up? If you find yourself in a cycle of some sort, you need to make sure that if what you're doing stops working, you've got to change it. And it's the same thing with your car. When the oil light comes on, you got to go and change your oil. When you plateau in your fitness goal, you need to check and see, what is it that's not working, and you need to figure out what you can do in order to change that. And one of the biggest problems that I see is that most people's metabolism slows down, which is not good. Because if your metabolism slows down, you're burning less calories per day, and that means that you need to eat less in order to lose more weight, which is never fun and it's never sustainable. So what you got to do is instead boost your metabolism by integrating some sort of strength training or workouts, and also allowing yourself to not starve yourself. If you starve yourself, your metabolism is going to slow down, thinking that it's starving itself. So make sure that you check your oil light, and make sure that you are consciously aware of what's not working in your plan, so that way you can figure out what actually is going to help you break that plateau. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure you like the video, and then comment below what your top fitness goals is, as I make regular content for fitness and weight loss and performance. So make sure you let me know, because I'm going to be making more content regularly for what the people need. So let me know, guys. Hope that was enjoyable, and I'll talk to you guys soon.